news from Second Monitor Content. I'm your host, Commandant Hawk, and today we will be discussing the recent arrival of the individual referring to himself as not a whistleblower, who arrived in the Second Monitor Content Discord on April 22nd. He came in immediately spouting out rhetoric, saying that Abyssal could not be trusted, implying that he had been conducting experiments on his fellow Second Monitor Content members, implying that Hawk is a clone, which would explain why there's so many of us Hawks, implying that Poon had been experimented on, boosting his charisma to inhuman levels, making everyone love and adore him. What a terrible fate, honestly. That sounds pretty sick to me. He's also leaked files from Abyssal's desk, claiming that these are actual reports Abyssal has written and put out on his experimentation. The first report we see here is from the Second Monitor Content Team Leaders Training Manual, explaining how they handle disagulations, saying that it will start with verbal warnings, on-site demotions, human resource violations. Now here's where it starts to get concerning. Recognitive behavioral training, reclassification of staff to subject, the FEMA breaker, which seems a bit on the extreme side for handling disagulations, loss of break room privileges, and pay reduction. I want to know when we started getting paid. I've been doing this for a while now, and I haven't received a dime from Abyssal. I want to know about this pay more than anything else. First, we have the report on Subject 03, saying that it has successfully been integrated into the group with no knowledge it has been integrated, and telling members who are aware of it that if they make the subject aware of it, they will lose money from their paychecks. Once again, where are these paychecks coming from, Abyssal? I want to know. I want to know where my pay is, damn it! Next, we have the report on Subject 12, saying that there's proof that the cloning test... Next, we have the report on Subject 12, saying that he is proof that the cloning process has a potential of success and artificial evolution. Supposedly, Subject 12 is blind, but can still see through the ability to echolocate through its added organs. It also mentions that Subject 12 is meant to be kept in a combat-rich environment. It sounds like they're talking about Sheriff Hawk, but we have yet to receive confirmation. But this sounds a lot like him, that blind old bastard. Next, we have the report on Subject 20, saying he has mental deviation, believing he is a journalist with high military potential. Unsure of his own past and origins, though. It is logged that he talks about the war a lot. Honestly, this sounds like it could be talking about me. And they're saying that I am being used for entertainment value. Quite frankly, I'm both offended and honored at this fact. Next, we have mention of Subject 106, saying he has had neuron boosters to boost his charisma. This is what supposedly has been in reference to Poon, saying that his charisma has been boosted to inhuman levels to give him funny catchphrases. It doesn't say what exactly these catchphrases are, but if I had to guess, something like, "So that's this girl," would be on the list. Next, the whistleblower released this photo, seeming to confirm for sure that Hawk is the clone, because here we see 3 Hawks in what appear to be cloning tubes being experimented on, but no proof that Abyssal is behind it, at least not yet. There seems to be more going on at Second Monitor Content than meets the eye. How much farther does this conspiracy go? What is Abyssal really doing behind the scenes? Are us Hawks all just a series of clones for Abyssal's sick, twisted pleasure? Hopefully we get this information soon. We will be trying to reach out to Abyssal to get further comment from him, and we will continue to investigate the not a whistleblower to find out his origins and what is he really doing behind the scenes. In the meantime, I'm Commandant Hawk, and this has been the news.
Sorry for the interruption, but I had to send out this message to Invisible. I will not stop. I will not rest. I may have been created by you, but that will not stop me from being your ultimate downfall. My whistle of justice will bring you to light.